Hey guys, welcome to Accuracy Solutions. In this video, we're going to talk about the new Generation 4 bipod extender that has the Picatinny and Arca hybrid mounting system. So the cool thing about having a hybrid mount is now you're not limited to having one ecosystem like Pic or Arca. And then if you're at the range and your buddy wants to have some little extra stability and you want to be that hero, you can let him borrow it and it's going to be compatible with whatever platform he's on. So that's the Gen 4. If you had the Gen 3 and you did want to update that to the new hybrid mounting system, like on the Gen 3 we had to choose between either Picatinny or Arca. But again, if you wanted to upgrade that to the hybrid mounting system, you can just go to the website and order that kit. And you'll notice we do have two different options. So we have a single mount and the dual mount. And if you see here, we have two different sizes. So the single mount is a lot bigger than the dual mount. And that's just going to allow you to put the increased force of a single mount, and that lever, it needs to be a little bit larger to handle that forces. Or the dual mount being a little bit smaller, you're spreading out that force over two different mounting systems so we can get away with a smaller mount. One thing to keep in mind, when you do get the new mounting platform, you need to get rid of these old screws. So the screws that are included in the original mounting platform of the Gen 3 are going to be a little bit too long to go onto the new hybrid mount. So you see here, these screws, you got that long screw, and then the short one, the long one, is with the older system. And if you use that with the new mount, you're going to end up puncturing the carbon fiber, and you're going to ruin that bipod extender. So be sure to take the old screw that came with the Gen 3 and toss those out, and then make sure that you use the new screws that are included in the kit that's going to come out with you. So in the box, once you open this up, you're going to have everything you need to go ahead and update that Generation 3. So we have two of our dual mounts. We have the shorter screws to make sure that you don't puncture that carbon fiber, and then it's going to have the proper Allen key to just get you everything you need without having to search around for tools. So let's go ahead and get this thing mounted up. And then once you're set up, this process is super easy. You're just going to take off the old mounts, the 5/32 Allen key. Again, one thing you really want to make sure is that you do not repurpose these old screws. Make sure you throw them away because the new screws are shorter. And then if you end up using the longer screw, you're going to end up puncturing the carbon fiber underneath. I'm just going to take off both mounts there. Okay, now with that last one off, you'll notice here we have three index points in the center. That's just for this thing on the bottom. You'll notice this little index point for it to go ahead and latch in place. So this one here, obviously, is a single mount. If you're going to use single, it's only going to go into the center of a dual tube. If you stick it on any of the other ones, these screw holes are not going to line up. So it'll only go in the center like that. For this video, we're going to make sure that we have the dual mount set up. They only go one way, so they're only going to lock in the way you see it there. A little bit of blue Loctite on these screws goes a long way. And that's really all there is to it. We just took a Gen 3 bipod extender and upgraded it to the Gen 4 with the new hybrid mounts. If you guys have any questions, feel free to reach out to us at help@accuracysolutions. And hopefully one day we'll see you at the range.